What do we have here? Let's go.
If you catch me alone, you better stay on my zone because I'm ready to kill. I'll sit on my throne made of bodies and bones because I'm mentally ill. I'm feeling alive, I got the will to survive, so never test mine.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boyz podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and I got a very special guest in the house today. We got Andy Rue. What's up, man?
I'm back. What's up?
Yeah.
How you doing?
So your video just dropped today, and mad people are like, bro, I love Andy Rue, bring him back. And he just happened to have some time between a session because he is a dope engineer. He's like, yo, man, let's do a reaction. So here we are, you guys.
Here we are.
Now, we're about to react to REN Murderer, and I believe Lost All Faith if we have time. Now, the reason I'm putting you in front of this, Andy Rue, I always want to say Andrew, and I almost said, anyways.
It's okay.
Andy Rue is because REN is about to drop his Sick Boy album.
That's right.
So
he hasn't dropped that yet?
No.
I felt like,
October
so
13th.
Okay.
So you guys, I'm going to put the link in the description so you can pre-order it. Again, I've been going crazy about organizing the community as much as I can for REN. When you pre-order it on iTunes, he could top the charts. I just heard that I think now he's beating out the Rolling Stones. Okay? This is because you guys are listening. You're listening to him. You guys are getting active, and the community's coming together and pre-ordering the album. So we're going to be promoting the Sick Boy stuff. I'm going to be putting people in front of his new music, and we're going to just keep this train rolling,
That's
you
support
guys.
Right there.
So, yo, like, share, and comment on all the content. If you rock with the vibe, subscribe. Here we go. 40-year-old what?
Boys are back in town. 40. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old
What?
boys
What?
are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boyz podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. But before that, don't forget to support the original content on the channel. I'm a hip-hop artist, so I got music videos, and we're going to be having a hip-hop legend, freestyle legend, in the building soon, doing an in-person interview, freestyles, all type of stuff. So I would love for you guys to tap in for that. And, yeah, on that note, he just dropped a new music video.
I did.
What's it
I
called?
did. I dropped it pretty recently in my room.
Okay.
It's on my channel and everything. I'm sure I'll comment, pin it. If you can't find me here, I'm sure you could click on one of the other videos that I'm in, and I'll be there.
Yeah, and I try to put them in the description. Sometimes I forget because I'm doing a bunch of stuff. And if you're one of the trolls that he's not in the description, don't get a beat down, bro. Don't get a beat down, bro. Sometimes I forget, and there'll be trolls like, where's it in the description? I'm just like, ask politely. Just be like, P, I think you forgot to put in the... I'm like, oh, my God. You're my friend. I want to put you in the description.
Exactly.
But I'm doing a million things.
Funny.
Anyways, okay, that irritated me today. I saw that.
You're
Anyways.
good.
All right, so...
I feel like sometimes people just don't look either.
Yeah.
I'm like, because everyone else found me.
Yeah, well, I pinned you. I pinned you in the comments. I said I'll either pin them or put them in the description. But I'm only one person. Anyways.
That's okay.
All right, let's get a woosah and get into some RE to the N. Now, you guys, be on the lookout for the live stream REN Roulette, where I'm going to give out 20 to 30 REN albums to you guys. I want to pay it forward. So just be on the lookout for that. I discussed that on some of these other reactions. So let's just vibe, man. This is a new joint, man.
It is.
REN.
Yeah, I thought it was like a month old, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
And so check it out. Let me know what you think authentically, and let's vibe, you guys, from the new album Sick Boy, on its way October 13th, 2023. Let go.
Cool.
If you catch me alone, you better stay on my zone because I'm ready to kill.
Me and Ren built this
I'll
thing.
sit on my throne made of bodies and bones.
I think REN is a little bit more built than you.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's a skinny boy gang, you know?
You got to hit those weights a little
I do
bit.
need to hit
He's
those
kind of
weights.
buff. He's kind of buff.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Because I'm mentally ill. I'm feeling alive, I got the will to survive, so never test my skill. For goodness sake, man, I'm ready to break, man. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Murderer, if you see me on the corner of my town, get back, back, back. Murderer, swing for your draw in the first round. Tat-tat-tat. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down, yeah. I was born shameless, fighting out in Brighton with the neighbours. Brother, ask your mother what my name is. I was born famous, trendsetter, hot stepper, greatest. Shocking like a finger in the anus. I was born wasted, stoned on my brain, brother faded. Writing catchy syllables contagious. I was born courageous, naked and fucking outrageous. With a microphone I rock stages. I jump on the rhythm of rhyming cyclone, and I pull its caliber right out the stone. King Punk, the precision it hits like Stallone. Rocky, keep it cocky, I'll be Al Capone. I walk alone, sit on the office throne, and if you want it, I'll deny it like a mortgage loan. Your daughter's home, we'll be staying home alone. Condone the bone and eat it like a
I want to know where he finds all
bitch.
these like little abandoned houses and stuff. This is tight. I love all of his like settings and stuff like that. It's sick. I like this too because it's a little more modern sounding. It's not like kind of the bedroom stuff that you normally hear. It's definitely more produced and stuff, and I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
Yeah, this is his first hip hop album, man.
Yeah.
They're about to drop.
This is tight.
Yeah.
I walk alone, sit on the office throne, and if you want it, I'll deny it like a mortgage loan. Your daughter's home, we'll be staying home alone. Condone the bone and eat it like a Toblerone, bitch. If you catch me alone, you better stay on my zone because I'm ready to kill. I'll sit on my throne, made the bodies and bones because I'm mentally ill. I'm feeling alive, I got the will to survive, so never test my skill. For goodness sake, man, I'm ready to break, man. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Murderer, if you see me on the corner of my town, get back, back, back. Murderer, swing for your jaw in the first round.
Brought the mask back. I feel like you can always hear a little bit of that kind of ska influence too.
Yeah.
Like it's always a little like that guitar's just a little bit of that ska over there, but it's
Yeah.
still kind of like a boom bappy kind of old school type like beat, you know, and that.
Yeah.
That's tight. I like it.
Hell yeah. So you rocking with this one?
I'm rocking with this one. It sounds a little less. I will say on this one, he's definitely being less like out of the box. It's a little more traditional, you know, in terms of music and stuff. But I think he's still adding a lot of elements of like just the different flows and like having that whole pre-chorus. I don't hear rappers like ever do pre-choruses and stuff like that in their stuff. So I really like that. Like that thing, like that little pre-chorus. I think that's dope because it brings it back at the end of it. Anyway, and then just singing on the chorus, I love that a lot. So as basic as like the structure is, he's still adding those creative elements, but it's just not as out of the box as his other stuff is. But this is tight. Now I'm really rocking with this.
Hell yeah. So this is going to be fun, you guys. So we're here with Andy Rue. If you're new to the show and haven't seen him, he's a reoccurring guest. Check out his YouTube channel, but he's an engineer, meaning he engineers music. He's a rapper. He's classically trained pianist. He can sing. So he's really engulfed in the music. And he's a young man, you guys.
Young and 23.
Yeah. So it's like really cool to see and hear your perspective on this. And I've noticed on the channel, people really enjoy when you're on here and share that. And it's funny because you like spitball it so quick. Like you're the way you process it. Like I'm just like, oh, this song is a banger. And
well, I mean, if you think about it, like because of my job, I listen to like thousands of songs a year just from like local people. So I hear all sorts of different types of structures. So I'm able to like, I don't know, I'm able to like compartmentalize the different parts that are sticking out to me and stuff. So I think that's how I can like really do that so quickly. I think this is dope though. I think this is really good for Ren. I think he knows what he's doing too. I don't think he's doing this structure to be lazy. I think this is exactly what he needs to even get bigger. Because right now I think he is he's not small, but he's smaller than most mainstream people, but he has such a hardcore fan base. If he can get it to that next level by like doing songs like this with the more traditional structure, I think he's going to be in for a really solid future for sure.
Yeah, I think he just makes bangers and kind of goes with the feeling of certain things, but there is more of a traditional feel to this. And I know what you're saying, where sometimes because the familiarity, people will gravitate. It's
going to be more digestible.
It's for a normie. I call them normies.
Exactly.
Like, you know, they'll be like, oh my gosh, who's this? Like, you know, it's hard to push a 9-minute single to a normie. But this, you'd be like, oh shit, well, who's this, homie? Oh yeah, turn that up. So I know exactly what you're getting at. So you guys know what it is. And to his hardcore, he said hardcore fan base. That's why you got to pre-order Sick Boy. Let's go.
The bigger they come, the bigger they fall. The trigger the gun, I'm clipping them all like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I line them up against the wall. I don't mean metaphorically, lyrical bullets. I mean actually fucking kill them, squeeze the trigger and pull it. blood splat. How's it going, lad? Brands are flowing, mad trust that. I'm a pro with that, seeds are sowing bad boy. I'm an addict, volcanic, a man is twisted and manic. The rhymes are gifted, goddammit, I push the button, we panic. Breathe, I seize the land, sky and the seas. It's easy, see me freestyle freely. What man, yes I came to rock man. Drop it like it's hot fam, wearing clothes from Oxfam. Goddamn, I am a blood sucking titan. From the streets of Brighton, hit you with my right hand, sucker. If you catch me alone, you better stay on my zone, because I'm ready to kill. I'll sit on my throne, made of bodies and bones, because I'm mentally ill. I'm feeling alive, I got the will to survive, so never test my skill. For goodness sake, man, I'm ready to break, man. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Murderer, if you see me on the corner of my town, get back, back, back. Murderer, swing for your jaw in the first round. Tat-tat-tat. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down.
Crazy.
Whoa, homie, it's the.
That was hard.
Bro, I just love. I let the beat play. This is one of my favorites, bro.
Yeah, beat is tight.
Homie, it's the.
All right, man.
That was good.
Where we at?
That was dope. We're good. We can do another one. I'm with that for sure. That's definitely a lot more digestible than his other stuff. In a really good way. Obviously, the other stuff is really good and artistic, and I love that stuff too. But it's always refreshing to see him do something like this. I like this a lot. Kind of like Diazepam gave me that same vibe.
Who?
Diazepam gave me that same
that's
vibe.
right. Yeah,
and
yeah. You know what's funny is I've only reacted to that once on the channel. It was with you.
Really?
I don't think
That's the only time you ever did that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a
crazy.
dope one. That's a
really
gem.
dope one.
That's
It's more
tight.
of a traditional structure too on that one, but still out there. I mean, Ren's dope. I think he really knows what he's doing.
Hell yeah. Well, this one is called Lost All Faith.
Cool.
And I'm tempted to see what you think about this one. Lyrics, the sounds, everything. Just like what you were doing with that last one. I know we didn't really do a crazy lyrical breakdown of the last one. I felt like the lyrics are pretty straightforward. And it's just like, you know what I mean? It's that braggadocious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, anyways, but yeah, let's rock with the people, man. So you're here with Andy Rue, the one and only, the rapper, the engineer, the singer, the trained pianist. And you know what, you guys? Me and him we BS. Me and him have a song together called Shout.
Yeah.
And it's really good. And I was just like, yo, we should do something where he plays the piano and sings the hook. And I do like kind of like a acapella rap version. And we need to do a music video and stuff. But I think you guys would enjoy it. It's a
We're
good
in Colorado.
song.
We got so many beautiful,
so
beautiful
much
landscapes and paintings that
and
we can.
every time I watch the Ren stuff, it inspires me to be like, oh, bro, you have your own art.
Yeah.
And you need to be putting it out there more. You know, and then also put it out there in different ways.
Yeah.
Like, you know, me and you just being at the corner of the gas station, you playing the piano, and we just keep performing the same song over and over until we have like this cool aesthetic of like the right crowd. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
I don't know. But anyways, you guys, we're working.
We're gonna do it.
And here we go. This is dope. This is Ren, Lost All Faith. This is from the new album, Sick Boy. You guys, again, I put this in the description, the link to pre-order it, so we can try to get this brother to #1 on release date. That's huge for an independent. And the reason it's huge is because if he hits top 5, when normies are searching on iTunes, he pops up. And sometimes people, oh, what's this? They check it out. You can gain a new fan that way. So it's really big, and it's a prestigious thing. So let's do it, you guys. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right, Ren, Lost All Faith. Let's go.
Mate, I'm in a bit of a rush right now. You're a sick guy. Thanks, mate. You're a sick boy. I've got to get out of this train, mate. I'm really sorry. I'm talking to you, man. Hey, can I get a quick picture, mate? Nah, mate, I've got to go, mate. Man, just a little cheeky little picture, but I've really got to go, mate. I'm sorry, mate. Come on. Alright, fine, quickly. I knew it was you. I'm a charming fella, I like drinking cans of Stella. See, I'm living for the weekend, bag kebabs and salmonella. Cinderella story, rags to riches, minute full propeller. I'm Nigella Lawson, stacking mozzarella. Only joking, I'm an introvert, alone inside my room because my insides hurt. I contemplate existence with consistence in my polo shirt, then reassert my confidence with compliments I don't deserve. I calm my nerves by plotting for the day that I might leave this earth. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Pain is my shepherd, my sword and my shield. I find my refuge in patience and pills. A patient is patiently waiting for help. I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself? There's blood on the leaves where I fell. Coming down. Burn the border, sunset.
I said this last time, or I think it was the last time that we reacted to Ren. Like, he really does just like think about what would someone not do, and then he does that. It's so funny, and I love that. It's like kind of like, how can I take this in a different direction in any way possible? And he does it here. Like, it started off all hip hop and stuff, and then it had that really cool breakdown. It's like a movie. This is sick.
Yeah.
And then it goes into like this rock thing right here.
Yeah,
it's kind of sick.
Yeah, man.
like
I saw you like right when he went to that little breakdown. You're like, oh. And I was wondering what you were thinking in that moment.
Yeah, it was just kind of really cool. I wouldn't have thought to switch it up like that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really dope.
Because I saw the abrasiveness in your face. You're like, oh. And then I was waiting for this part to come in because for me personally, this was the first time I've ever heard him like really kind of use an auto-tune, or there's something on his voice. And it gave me this reminiscent, not like it sounds like it because he's really uncomparable, but like when I think of artists like Falling in Reverse.
Okay.
Like it went to these different elements and different layers, and you're like,
right.
Because,
Yeah.
So.
No, I thought that was really cool. He went to that drum set too on that chorus. I thought that was cool. It's kind of what it gave it, that rock element. Versus the just like these claps before. It's really cool what he's doing.
I didn't even notice that little switch like that.
Yeah.
I just was like, oh, when you said it, I was like, oh, yeah, obviously. But I'm like, oh, now that I think about it, I didn't really know the intentional switch. That's crazy. All right, you guys, here we go. We're in here with Andy Rue, Ren, Lost All Faith. Make sure you're hitting that like button and having a good time. Let's go. Oh, I hear it.
You've awoke a beast. I'm a geezer on the streets. Mona Lisa, this is art. Make her Mona Lisa, she needs mommy. Eeny, meeny, miny, Mohammed, Abi Ali. Pleased to meet you, mate. Who's the G? Not me, an irregular guy. Halitosis with psychosis, omens etched in my mind. Overdosed on pills and potions, a collection of mine. Split a Valium with a Zanny and I mix it with wine. Hey, pull yourself together, mate. Pull your socks up, stand up straight. Look at you, you're such a mug. God, you're such a fucking stain. Honestly, I wouldn't be seen dead with you in public. Depressed and disorderly, it's like you fucking love it. Mug. Maybe you're right, maybe it's Ren. Do it again and again and again. Maybe I'm high, maybe I'm meant to live in a cycle of anti-survival like man. In a prism like Ben, shot the iris of the land. Make believe and play pretend. God's my witness at the end. With God as my witness, I walk through the valley of the shadow of sickness. I fear no evil, I need no forgiveness. Deliver me from temptation, he never listens. I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself?
That's crazy how this is crazy. So like during that verse when I was talking about the claps, it's kind of a traditional thing. You hear, I know Kanye does a little bit. I've heard a couple other people do it with the whole. But then like in this little breakdown, I didn't notice this the first time, but he turns that exact same rhythm into like these like really majestic like tom drums, like this. It's kind of cool. It's like the fill right there. And it kind of goes from like this hip hoppy thing to like this really huge thing with just a simple change of an instrument. It's really cool.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's tight. That's tight how you pick that up. We'll get into see what you think of the lyrics at the end of it or whatever.
Yeah, I'm paying attention. Don't worry to the lyrics.
No doubt.
I'm just like, dude, there's so much going on here. It's usually how it is with Ren too.
Yeah.
I feel like I could say so much more if we reacted to these like 3 times in a row on it. And I was just like, okay, now I got that.
Need no forgiveness. Deliver me from temptation, he never listens. I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself? There's blood on the leaves where I fell. Coming down. Burn the border, sons and daughters, law and order. Brave disorder, praise my selfish ways. I've come too late. I've lost my faith. I've lost my
That's crazy.
Sounds like a Bolly rock or Bollywood kind of thing.
That's really crazy though. I like that he did like this like down sampling thing to it. That makes it sound all like that.
Oh,
It's all crunchy and stuff. That's kind of cool.
Okay,
That's
the
really
effect
cool.
he put on.
Yeah, it's like some down sampling type.
Okay, got you. That makes sense. Hey. Yeah.
I can hear the Bollywood though that you were talking about.
Yeah, it just makes you want to get it. Like, hey, what's cracking, baby?
I'm dead.
Hey.
I lift up my eyes to the hill. Pain is my shepherd, my sword and my shield. I find my refuge in patience and pills.
I like how that one ended. That was hard too. Hell yeah.
All right, man. So what you think of the song, the lyrics and all that?
I thought that was good. There was one line that in particular that kind of stuck out to me. He's talking about he was imitating someone else saying it to him about like, oh, you're always so depressed and stuff. That's probably because you like it. I think is like along the lines of what he said. I thought that was really funny. I thought I resonated with that a lot too, because it's like some people think like depressed people just like want to be depressed, and some people do. Don't get me wrong. Some people just like kind of like staying in that mindset, but some people really try and get out, and it's just difficult. So I thought that was funny how he brought it in. But he's kind of like playful with it too. Like it's not so like, oh, poor me, victim me. Everyone's thinking that I'm just. It's more like F everyone else. This is like this is just my life type stuff.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I thought it was very it's not like pain is my shepherd. All this I don't know. It's very like intricate, I guess, in terms lyrically, and that it's usually how he is, very poetic and stuff. And it's cool to see that he still puts those elements in there into a more like digestible sound. Again, this is another one that's kind of like easily, processed, I guess is the best way to say that, instead of just like, a one take type thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting that you say that too. That's why I played these two joints together, because I felt like there's a somewhat of a familiarity there with the way he put it together. But again, he did what you were talking about. He breaks the genre in the sense, like, even though it feels more digestible for like, let's say a normie, someone who's never like, oh, what's this? Yeah. But that, that breakdown at the beginning, then going into the hook, then going into the singing part of the hook, like it's very unconventional. Yeah. But again, because he sounds so good and he knows sonically where he wants to be, something like this, just like you said, it does feel like, and I am like, even at the beginning, like, this is like, I just love how this comes in. Like, it reminds me of like Timbaland production.
Yeah, with the vocal production.
Mate, I'm in a bit of a rush right now. You're a sick guy. Thanks, mate.
Someone in the comments was saying he sampled like the timer or something to Twitch, like before you start your Twitch stream. I don't know that to be true. I don't get on Twitch like that, except for when we did something with him. So I wouldn't know. But I've just like that. Just happened.
You're sick, boy.
I just, you know what I mean?
That's really sick.
This is tight. So. Yeah. Anyways, well, you guys, let us know what you thought, man. Did Andy miss something? Did he? What's up, yo?
I probably did. There's so much to these videos, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
Really crazy.
You guys support Andy Rue on his channel. Go subscribe to this brother. I will link him in the description, and if I don't, you can eat a massive. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, right. But I always try to pin his comment. Yeah. So he's the first comment. So you can just go, because this is my dude, man. This is my bro.
Appreciate it.
And he has a new music video. Check that out. We want to get him up there too. And we're going to keep things moving. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And we're going to keep promoting the Boy REN on the channel. And I'm really excited for his Sick Boy release. And I hope that I'm just a small piece of the puzzle to help take him to that next level, and I definitely want to be a pillar and help support that, brother.
How are you gonna do the reactions for that when it drops? Are you gonna do like a whole album thing, or what are you thinking?
I don't know yet. I don't know. The thing is, he's dropping Money Game 3, and it's supposed to be crazy. Yeah. And so I got to react to that, and we'll just play it by ear. You know,
I like that.
We'll see. I don't know. My thing is this: like, I'm consistent, and I show up. And I show up for my people even more than I show up in general. Yeah. And I consider him my people. So, to me, just even showing up and showing all my friends his new music like this, I think it just gets people talking. And now that I have a platform where people are checking in, like, hey, what's P listening to? The more you put it out there, the more visible it gets. So, I don't know. I think that's one of the things, is just keep getting the new content in front of people who haven't heard it, like Chevy and Judge J, you know what I'm saying? And they just keep building, and we'll see, man. I don't know. I don't plan this stuff out. I just do what I feel is right. So
that's what's up.
All right, you guys. Hey, I hope you rock with the vibe. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Ooh, it rhymed. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boys. 40.